Okay, I'm gonna start off this beat by using this super nice plugin inside Anatu, and this is from Slate Digital. It's called Almost Guitar. This guitar sound is so nice. Check this out. Yeah, this sounds amazing. Let's see if I can bring out the chords really quick. So let's record something in with that. I'm gonna just go ahead and give it like a 4 stars. It's almost guitar. Not quite though, but almost. BPM is gonna be at 98. Let's try to get it. Let's quantize it. I think we could add like one more note here at the end. Not that one though. Let's just add like... This is already sounding so pure and good. It almost feels like you don't need any EQ or any effects, anything really. And to be honest, I don't really need anything. I just got the Slate Digital All Access bundle. I used to be a member and then I don't know what happened, but then I was like, you know what, let me just get it again. So I just paid like $150 for the whole year, which I was like, that works. You know, instead of paying $20 a month, I don't know. I just prefer paying for the whole year most of the time. Let me see, Slate Digital has some stuff here. Let's see what Infinity EQ can do. I'm gonna try to use this new EQ. Try to reduce some of the low end right here. Kind of like how it doesn't completely take out the sound with this EQ, but just the right amount that I need. So that's pretty good. And it sounds like it already has like a tape effect to it. Maybe wrong, but that's what I'm hearing right now. All right, that's for that one. Okay, for my second sound, I'm gonna use Anatu again, and I'm gonna really be taking advantage of Anatu in case any of you are interested in this plugin. But I found this other cool sound called Childish right here, and it's inside the keys section. Sounds like this. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one 5 stars. This one sounds super dope. I hope you guys are enjoying the keys like videos where I'm playing the piano and stuff. And if you are, go ahead and hit the like button and say, man, keep going with the piano, bro. Like every producer clicks stuff in, and I'm blessed to just know a little bit of keys. I hope that's not bragging or anything. I'm just gonna do something a little different. Okay, so yeah, let's try to record something in. Quantize. I'm feeling it like an afro beat type of beat right here. My wife just texted me, like, do I want a sandwich? 6 in the morning. Just love my wife. I love my wife so much. And I'm not just saying this for brownie points. She doesn't even watch my videos. So yeah. This is sounding like such a vibe, bro. Just, I could hear it. Definitely afro. Ooh, it gives me options here. Something you could definitely do is just reduce the volume if something's a little too high. Just instead of like EQing so much, just reduce the volume a bit. Actual VST from the plugin. All right, so for my third instrument that I want to add, it's not really an instrument, but it's a vocal sample, and I'm not going to use one of my vocal chops. I'm going to go inside Arcade, and I found this nice vocal chop right here. When you say my name. Not my best, like not the best like vocalist, in my opinion. I would prefer like a deeper tone or like a higher pitch woman or something like that, but it works out for this beat. So let's see if I could put a filter. I think we're just going to have to do it on our own. So let's see how this turns out together with the beat. So let's record this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this vocal chop. Then when you put the line right here, the white line is where you want it to repeat after it plays all, like once it plays all through, then it repeats right when the white line starts. In case you guys didn't know that, let's record this to see. When you say my name, when you say my name, when you say my name, when you say my name. Ooh, it kind of has a bounce to it. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds pretty good. Add effects. This melody's freaking hitting right now, bro. Just. When you say my name, when you say my name. Oh, we could deepen it like this. When you say my name, when you say my name. That's dope. When you say my name. Let's just EQ this. Let's just put up the midsection a bit higher, widen it up. We're gonna have to add some reverb, of course. 30 plate. And I'm at a little bit of echo delay, so let's just see if we can get it to fit right into where I want it to fit. Sometimes you have to reduce the wet all the way down. Okay, the last thing I want to do and add is nice pad in the back. And I'm just going to go to Alchemy actually, because I feel like I already know these pads. And I could honestly manipulate to the way that I want alone. There we go. Maybe more dark. This is perfect. Okay, let's see if we can record this in really quick. Play the same chords E, D, and C from the beginning. All right, let's see. Let's just quantize this. There it is. Perfect pads. Maybe add an EQ, maybe. Just a little bit. Maybe up to here. You see, it's very subtle. It's not something that I'm like, it's not the main instrument. It's just when I cut off some stuff, I want this to be in the background. Okay, so it's a new day. I already finished the loop. I had to go do some family stuff. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna finish this another day. So now let's get into the drums. Let's get to it. I found this nice little perk sound right here. Inside the kit I always use. It's like a kit that I've built over the years. It just has a bunch of stuff. If you guys want this kit eventually at some point while we're growing this YouTube channel, or just if you guys want this kit at some point, just leave down in the comments, like give us something. Let's make this into like an afro type of beat, like an afro swing. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just try to do something like that. Look, use the step sequencer. I would just draw them in or just play it like this, but I think it's just easier doing it like this right now. So let's get it. We'll put it at 100 actually. I like that you could just change the notes so easy. So we're gonna have to put it here, maybe one here. All right, cool. This is velocity a little bit higher. Even if you change the velocity, it already sounds like a different note, but it's not. All right, now let's just duplicate that same thing. Or maybe let's just look for more perks actually. This one sounds kind of nice, just somewhere. It's kind of just subtle. So let's add some volume here. And I'm gonna make it repeat every 24, maybe. There's a 32. What's here? Yeah. I feel like I'm about to add a bunch of different percussion instruments, so bear with me and hit the like button to this video if you're enjoying the video so far. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Not that I care, but I mean, it would be nice to get to 2,000, just saying. We gotta add that in there somewhere. Let's do 32 steps. Okay, now right here. Let's change the note maybe. Maybe the note can be a little bit like there, just one higher, one lower. Let's leave them both the same. Velocity change. I wonder if we could just make it swing, just not so. To do that, you kind of have to play the, that sounds so robotic, but I already went this way, so whatever. Let's add a hi-hat right here, and I'm gonna just be playing it on the MIDI piano roll because it's just gonna give it more like bounce instead of just sounding so robotic with the sequencer. So let's try to get it. Still gonna quantize and then bring them down a bit, maybe to right here. Let's do that over. Let's see. And I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna quantize this because I just don't want it to sound robotic. Like I said before, this is the only thing I'm not gonna quantize. Just give it a little bit of bounce. Just gonna change the velocity a little bit. Probably add some delay to this one just because I wanted to kind of just go back and forth a little bit with the hi-hat. A little bit of delay. Let's bring these down even more. Let's try to bring in a kick now. Let's see what happens. I want to bring in a more soft kick, but still that smacks. So, ooh, I kind of like that one already. Now we got to do 32 steps. I'm not liking this kick so far. I'm not going to lie. Let's just bring in another one. Maybe this one. 36 stabs, 48 stabs. Okay, so I gotta go to the second bar. Okay, right here. Hit this one. Just boom, boom. Maybe this note. I get it now. Okay. If it's not punching hard enough. I need like a kick that smacks. I like Jacob's kick. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, let's bring that channel EQ in. Okay, so for the hi-hats, I think I'm just gonna play the hi-hats through right here in the MIDI notes and just try to play something with more rhythm and then just really blend them out. Not really, like, you'll probably just hear it in the way background. Let's just see what we can do with this. Now let's quantize, fix a little bit right here. The first one needs to get fixed a little bit too. Why is it quantizing it like that? This is not good. This one needs some fixing here too. It's quantizing. I don't like the way this one sounds, bro. Like, why? I'm gonna just remove that little. Put a third one here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like little ones in between everything, or maybe like 32 notes in between, like really subtly right here like this. So I could just play like very, very low and it'll give it more bounce this way. Just random hi-hats anywhere. Let's see right here, just with the velocity all the way down, and we'll see what happens. Okay, randomness is not the great of an idea. The drums are a little bit too busy, so let me just remove some of these. The hi-hats are just bouncing though, bro. Okay, we could leave it like that. This is pretty, you know, sometimes for some beats, you gotta take your time doing some of the drums, bro. Like that's just how it goes. EQ this a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a pancake plugin. Yeah, it's called Pancakes from Cable Guys, and it's just gonna be mixing left to right. Put it like at 44%, and we just got it. If you got headphones, you could probably hear this. Next thing I probably want to add is like a percussion, something that sounds similar to like a tom or something, just like one tom roll in between there somewhere. So let's just see what we got. This tom roll here. Let's see how it'll sound with just a roll. Maybe I need like a 16 notes instead of 32. And right there I could do the roll like just. I have to do probably 64 notes maybe. I don't know. Let's see how this sounds. I'm pretty sure it'll sound decent. It's a little long though. I'm just gonna keep adding some stuff here. Maybe we'll just go back to 60 notes, was it? I think it should just be shorter than that. A little louder, maybe up here somewhere. That'll probably do it right there. We gotta keep adding these. Okay, we'll leave that like that. And last thing to add, we'll just add a sub bass, which is gonna be just a regular sub bass that I use from Trillion. I love the sub bass. It works with a couple things. It's big and clicky too. So just raise up the midsection a little bit, and then let's record this real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna arrange this beat and you're gonna hear the final result. Psych, I'm not gonna play the final beat just yet. Well, if you want to hear the final beat, just skip this part into like the 3 minutes of the video or something. But some of you guys wanted to see how I mix my beats at the end. So I'm just gonna be showing you guys really quick how I do it. So I'm just gonna be leveling some stuff really quick. So I'm just gonna play this beat, everything together, just. And I'm already started like reducing some stuff. It was originally sounding like this. So what I did was I go in, I EQ some stuff even more. So let's say for instance, if the vocals were a little bit too high, where's the vocals at? Let me see. Vocals right here, okay. They were a little bit like this. So I just like, okay, let me reduce a little bit more. And now what I'm gonna do, because all the instruments are like high level, so I'm just gonna start reducing it. Click the S, isolate it, and just reduce it to like maybe -13 until you can barely hear it, and then just play it again. You can't really hear it now, so now boost it up a little bit. Right there, and then this sounds kind of harsh, whatever this is. Yeah, so we're gonna reduce this even more. Just bring it down, let it play in the background, pan it a little bit more, 12. Bring the vocals a little bit to like 5, and then bring. And now let's play everything again. Sounding cleaner. And yeah, this is like really driven, like wow. And there's no EQ, so let's EQ it a little bit. Sometimes you don't need to EQ so much. Just bring some of that midsection down and then level. And then isolate. Of course, the guitar is the main instrument, but it has so much bass, right? So reduce some of this bass. Just to clean it up. Because we don't need bass. We already got the bass, right? We just got the bass, right? We don't want it to be clashing with that. So now let's hear it together. Way cleaner. And then I just go about and then just do the same thing for each one. Just pretty much leveling. It kind of has to be more like about your ear, how you're listening to things, and less visual, if that makes sense. If you're like doing things visually and not listening to it, it's not gonna work every time. But I just want to do a little quick thing. I'll be doing tips here and there while I'm cooking up as well. So that's it for this one. But now you can hear the final beat.
Bless those keys, the RMC.